to Eagle Vision for Wednesday, September 4th, 2024. I'm Layla, and today's top story highlights the elections from last week. After some technical glitches, our class officer and homecoming elections took place Friday. We are excited to announce the results this morning.
Good morning, students. I have some very exciting news for you. We are going to announce the ladies who are on this year's homecoming court. The freshman maids are London Greenleaf and Jayla Hayes. Sophomore maids are Mariah Crockett and Janijah Hamilton. Junior maids, Ashana Stewart, Journey Myers, and Elila Holly. Senior maids, Nataya Patty, India Kemp, Kiara Clark, Mia Burge, and Tamara Layton. Congratulations, ladies. We also voted on class officers last week. Your student council president for 2024-2025 is Kaja Kelson. Your student council vice president is Ashana Stewart. Secretary Michael Griffin Jr. and treasurer Anila Holly. We're very proud of y'all. Congratulations.
The football game got postponed last week. The team came out swinging Saturday morning against a really tough Southwind opponent.
All right, Coach, we had a fantastic game. Friday got rained out because it was a very large storm that came through the area, knocked out some power in Memphis. So the game actually got moved to Saturday morning right here at our own field.
Correct. Long, crazy Friday night, but we got it done.
Yes, and we wanted to stress the team did amazing. The guys looked really, really good. Southwind was a playoff team last season. They did not lose very many players, so they were stacked. They were very large dudes, and they knew how to play football.
Yeah, they had an undefeated regular season last year, round 2 or 3 of the playoffs. Quarterback was Mr. Football in the state of Tennessee last year. He was back. So, yeah, great team, well coached. And these guys have already played a couple games, and that was our first, and they've already played a couple. So, tough matchup, but our kids went out and handled the adversity of playing Saturday instead of Friday night, and I thought we played well. Played well enough to win, gave ourselves a chance, and we're still learning how to do that.
Amazing. All right, Coach. So take us through some of the highlights from Saturday and tell us what we're looking at.
Yeah, I mean, here we had a great play, a big defensive stand. We're sitting here 2nd and long, and Saban Williams gets a huge sack on their quarterback. He was very hard to get to. A great player, great awareness on the field. One of the best I've seen at that position. But this was a huge play for us to again, it's already 2nd and long, and now we make it 3rd down and about 24, 25. Great play for us and a huge play by Saban. All right, so here's the deal. They're here in the red zone. We're looking at about a 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4 situation. They try to go a little tricky with us and get an end around, but I thought our end does a great job here of staying home as well as our outside linebacker. So, Matthew Frazier coming up and making a huge tackle in space, which is very difficult to do. But again, a great job by just staying home and not letting a trick play get us there that easily could have gone for a touchdown had those guys not done what they were supposed to do.
I love it.
So this is just the second offensive play of the game, and we take this thing right up the middle, and Floyd does the rest. And a huge play to kind of set the tone and race ahead for a 48-yard touchdown. And again, a great way to start the game. Another big run. I thought our offensive line did a great job, and right about here I knew that once Floyd got outside, it was over with. And a great cut back inside, and again a huge play for us. And again, all set up by a great job by our offensive line, receivers blocking downfield as well.
He can just find holes, can't he?
And when you're that fast, it makes it even that much easier.
You see, dude literally hit the turf, sliding, trying to catch him.
Yeah, this was a big one. Down here on the goal line, a great job getting some push up front, and Floyd again. But this was him. We didn't do a good job of kind of, our offensive linemen coming and pushing the pile. and helping him get in, and he carries about 4 guys in the end zone all by himself. So great individual effort, and again, a big play to come and be physical on the goal line and score a touchdown. This is DeMarcus Crane, again, down here on the goal line, and great job blocking, but some great running, just not giving up, not going down on the first contact, and twisting, turning his way, and finding a way in the end zone. And this one tied it up late. So this is one here with about 7 minutes to go in the game. We tie the game, and just a big physical run to get in the end zone. We ran the ball really well, and we decided, hey, we need to let's mix the quarterback in here a little bit. They're keying so hard on our running backs, and Jason Edwards does a great job of reading this and pulling it from the running back and just taking off north and south, and a huge play. Anytime you can pick up 35 yards on a rush is always a great play and a great thing for our offense. We really want to try to run the ball quite a bit, and we really felt like they were kind of packing in the box and keying the run really hard. So we came out in the second half. We knew we had to throw it around a little bit more just to kind of loosen it up, and just a great throw and catch. Jason was 7 of 10 passing, and that's very efficient. And you see right there, just a great throw and catch, and run after the catch as well by Braylon King, and almost gets in the end zone, but does set up a touchdown here just a couple plays later. Another good tough run by Crane here, and making some guys miss. Great blocking downfield. These plays like this aren't designed to go for 26 yards, 50 yards like we've seen. But that's just a great job by blocking up front. It's a fantastic job, and again, a good hard run and making some great cuts in the open field for a 26-yard game. And once again, here we are to read this thing. In wants to crash down and take away the running back, and Jason decides, hey, let's keep this thing. I'll do it myself. Gets us down here again, setting up an easy score here just a few plays later. But again, simple things of taking what the defense gives you, and if they want to take away the running back, then we'll let the quarterback run the ball. And again, we knew we had to throw the ball a little bit and to kind of loosen up the run. And again, a great job. I thought great routes by all of these guys, and just finding a window, throwing it right behind a linebacker, right where our guy can catch it. So I thought it was a great throw and catch, big play, get us a first down, and sets up a score here just a few plays later.
Thanks, Coach. We are looking forward to Lafayette, which is an away game this Friday night. We'll come back to you in a few days and set up that game.
All right, welcome Horn Lake High School. Good morning. We've got a few shout-outs here. First of all, as you know, our football game from Friday night was rescheduled to Saturday morning, and we had to move the game here because their stadium was hit and their power wasn't going to come back on until 10:30 Friday night anyway. Moved the game here Saturday, threw it together really quick. I want to send a shout-out to some people that made that happen. First of all, our administrators did an amazing job rescheduling some things and showing up. All of our football coaches stayed up here till late Friday night getting everything ready. Coach Potts helped with that as well. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to Miss Gardner for getting all our money boxes ready, Miss Johnson and Miss Campbell for selling tickets, Miss Reed for helping out, Miss Sarton for helping out, Mr. Lewis, Coach Eilert, Coach Faulkner, Coach Robinson, Coach Geraci, and Mr. Tipton. If I left you out, I'm sorry, but we had a lot of faculty that came together and got this thing done Saturday. It was a really good game. I'm proud of our guys. They fought hard and came up just a little short, but it was an amazing game, and I appreciate everybody who made that happen. And while I'm thinking about it, we got a couple of shout-outs. Here we go. First one to Coach Laurel Fox. Coach Fox, shout out for always having a positive attitude and willing to make any changes for the benefit of our students. Also, shout out to Mr. Algie for scheduling and arranging tables and chairs for many classes using the theater, and always does it with a smile on his face. Thank you, Mr. Algie.
All right, good morning, Horn Lake. This is Miss Thompson bringing some ACT information to you. So first and foremost, if you don't hear me say anything else, I need all my 9th graders to fill out this QR code, okay? Super important. We're going to be scrolling it. You should be able to see it in your math class or your English class or an elective because y'all have an ACT coming up on September the 17th, the pre-ACTs. I've already discussed how important that information is, but we still want to offer some prep. And I also say that to say that all of our boot camps are actually going to change a little bit based off of a QR code. So super important you fill this out. When you fill this information out, I'm going to get some very valuable information from you. I'm going to find out if you've ever taken an ACT before. I'm going to find out if there's a subject area that you want some extra training in because we're going to give it to you if you want it. Also, I want to know if I do invite you or add you to a boot camp, do you want a detailed one? Like, do you want to spend an hour or two in the subject area? Or do you want just a basic one where I just give you an overall draft of everything that we're going over? Or if you're just not that interested, I'm okay with that too. Just be honest, let me know so I can make some plans. Also, we might do some after school transportation, so I need to know if you have access to that too. But here at Horn Lake, we're doing everything we can to get you involved and get you prepared for the ACT. So please, please, please get that information to me, and I'm looking forward. Thank you.
This week's feature vocabulary words are generalize, given, and hypothesis. Generalize. Draw from specific cases for more general cases. Given. Specific or stated. Students' understanding of any given topic. Hypothesis. A tentative theory about a natural world, a concept that is not yet verified, but that if true would explain certain facts or phenomena.
Seniors, the senior breakfast will be November 15th. Only the seniors who have paid their senior fee will be allowed to participate. You can see Mrs. Patberg in G1 or Mrs. Smith to purchase your fee. The ASVAB test will take place on September 13th. Students interested in taking the ASVAB should sign up in the counselor complex. That's it for today's episode here at Horn Lake. We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch meetings and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
But we don't worry about it. We know it's all good. We just keep on vibing, dancing to the moon. We don't worry about it. We know it's all fine. We just keep this party till we see the sun. Yeah, we don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. No, we don't worry. Why don't we get lost in the moment? Leave the world on hold, cause it's so rare. Take our time, like we're on a slow burn. Throw our feelings out in the open air. I'm feeling like we could be a thing, right? You were so hard to find, and I can't believe that I met someone like you in this place. Looking at our phones, we know it's kinda getting late. But we don't worry about it. We know it's all good. We just keep on vibing, dancing to the moon. We don't worry about it. We know it's all fine. We just keep this party till we see the sun. Yeah, we don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. No, we don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. No, we don't worry about it. No, we don't worry. All of the heartaches and all of the nights, all of the looking for somebody nice. You were the one I was waiting to find. No need to run when they turn on the lights. It's you and me till the sun in the sky. It's gonna be for the rest of our lives, and we won't worry about it. No. it's all fine. We just keep this party